I think I see where it's going with this one, E.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday! Hope you guys are having a spectacular Tuesday out there. Welcome to Puck It. So excited to have you guys with us to talk all about the NHL. The pond hockey is back, and we've got a massive NHL slate tonight to discuss with you guys with the three amigos, the OG amigos. My name is Sweatpants Jesus.
I'm Gretzky Betskis.
Z's up, people. It's ends.
There he is. There he is. About damn time. I know. Landon's been absolutely sitting on pins and needles waiting for us. My favorite time of year. This is his favorite slate of the year, and he's nuked. Well, Landon, we need to know him in the chat. It's a pretty big slate, and it is pretty tasty, I have to say. We're going to talk about a lot of different spots out there. There's really good spots out there tonight on the ice. But this is brought to you by the Betting News Network. You guys know the deal. Go to bettingnews.com for a little bit of sports betting information every single day. Go read the scribbles from these fine amigos and our entire team. Go check it out for free at bettingnews.com. Check out the QR code in the top corner of the screen. Get involved with everything we got going on. We got a really exciting week for you guys on this channel, man. Tomorrow, Super Stash Bros are going live for Wednesdays before the March Madness begins again on Thursday. Thursday, we have Betspresso, and then directly after Betspresso, we're just going to keep the stream rocking and rolling, and we're going to live sweat the Thursday Sweet 16 games on Thursday. And then Friday, Shaggy will be going live with Twitch Sports for the Superfan Watch Party on their Twitch channel. You guys will be able to watch it right here for us, but he'll be going live with some guests over there watching the NC State Marquette game. That just got confirmed today. So super stoked to have Shags go live with them and hang out with those guys and have a little watch party. So be sure to tune in with us on Friday. We'll have Sauce Team as well before that, and then directly after Sauce Team, Shaggy will be going live with those hosts and talking all about that game and live sweating some NCAA action. So big week, exciting week, good shit. Excited to be hanging out with these two gentlemen right here for you guys, the OG Puck It crew. Haven't been the three of us in a hot minute, boys. It's nice. We've got guests. Obviously, Rachel's been popping in and out, but back to our roots today, guys.
Yes, sir.
NZ's got his crispy new light. Look at how good NZ looks, chat. Look at this.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking like a big reflection right now, but we'll make it work for now. We'll figure this out.
You're getting there, baby. You're getting there.
We'll figure this out eventually.
Absolutely. So as we said, big slate tonight. We're going to talk about we're going to give our PODs. We're going to do the Puckett 3 today, and we've hit two Puckett parlays in a row. Let's make it 3. We're not jinxing it. We're just going to keep sticking with what we've been doing. We also hit 3 of our last 4. So this is actually the most profitable show on the Betting News Network right now over the past 6 weeks. So don't look now.
Oh,
the ice hockey's been hot. It helps that a lot of these motherfuckers have been doing their jobs because a lot of these games have been very good recently. And we're going to talk about quite a few matchups tonight. We're going to talk about the Nashville Predators trying to make it 16 games with a point in a row against the VGK Golden Knights in Nashville. We're going to talk about, we are going to dive into talking about the Penguins taking on the Hurricanes in Pittsburgh tonight. Pittsburgh desperate for every single point they can get. The Panthers taking on the Bruins for a divisional matchup there in South Florida tonight. Lots of different tasty matchups out there. Drop what you guys think if whatever you guys have in the chat. Love to hear what you guys have out there. If you guys aren't watching us on Twitch, get involved with us. Come and hang out with us over on Twitch. It's for free. If you're checking us out on Twitter right now, come and hang out with us over on Twitch. Otherwise, keep rocking and rolling, and let's dive in and get into the vibes. Chaps, you guys ready to fucking party?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's fucking climb into this motherfucker. All right, here we go. Big slate today, as I said. Here's the games for you guys listed on the screen for you. Here's all the different matchups, like I said. I know, look at that. Crispy. Absolutely crispy. There we go. I have the Blue Jackets over Arizona. Cough, cough, Betsky. What's up, Austin? What's up, bud? How's it going? Glad to have you here. Here's Landon. Oilers, Jets under 6.5. Flames by 2. Sharks plus 2.5.
Really, bro?
Okay. Those are the nukes you're thinking about?
I'm sorry, Lando. I love you, but Sharks plus 2.5. We're reaching for straws now.
Those are the nukes? It's Poppy today? Is it Poppy today? What's up, Gerald? Okay. So let's give our favorite plays. Oh, I have to sneeze.
Salud.
Thank you. NZ, since you're with us, my friend, let's let you rock and roll first, brother. Where are the coins? Where the NZ coin going tonight? Where are the Power Z coins going? I do it wrong every time.
I'm going back to a guy that I posted about the other day. We're going with his shots. We're going with Evan Rodriguez. So his line's 2+. It's like probably like minus 180 something. I didn't even look at that. We went right to the 3+ for plus 165. I'm even going to be sprinkling the 4+ for plus 415, which is crazy. I mean, he's hit even the 4+ out of his last 3 out of 5 games and his last 7 out of 10 games for the 3+. He had 4 in 2 of his last 5 games. He's hit in his last 4 to 5 games versus Boston. 2 games this year he had 4 and 5 in each game. He's averaging about 5.2 attempts per game. And as we were talking about prior to the show, he has moved himself up to the first line with Barkov there. So I like that a lot. I like for him to get his shots. I mean, he hit him in the second period of the other game against the Rangers when we played him last game. So we're going to go back to the well, and we're going to go with Evan Rodriguez.
So for the parlay, you want to do 2+ minus 188? Drink a little juice there.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I feel like
think?
I feel like we should do a point parlay.
Yeah, I think that's what we've been hitting lately.
I mean, we've taken some shots. We have taken some shots, but the points have definitely been the more profitable way to do it over the last month or so, all season really.
Yeah,
I'm on his 1.5 in the spot too. He does really well after he misses, and he just missed too. So I definitely like it. And it seems like Reinhardt may be in the doghouse.
Let's take the 2 for the parlay, minus 188. There's nothing to sneeze at. And when you add some couple other legs in here, mine's not super juiced. I think Betsky's is pretty normal money too. So I think we should be fine. And I honestly don't even mind if we double dip on this bad boy. Come back around for the in the lotto. I mean, that 4+ NZ is screaming, brother.
Dude, I was like, it like
plus 415
makes me want to hammer it, but I'm like, don't hammer it now. Don't do that. Don't go ahead and do that. It'll miss.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Do they even have 5? They don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I bet you they do on Bovada. I bet you they have 5 and 6 probably for some ungodly amount, like plus 1,000 or something. Do. All right, so Evan Rodriguez, 2+ shots. You guys have a lean in this game? I kind of like the over in this one. I was talking with Vsauce about a side or a total in this game. I like the over 5.5. Well, 6 of the last 9 of these matchups between these two teams have gone over. Florida obviously very offensive. I think the Bruins are going to have to keep up with them at home tonight, and they could sneak in a couple, kind of like the Cats on the money line. But I feel like the over is a good spot. What do you guys think of that?
Florida hasn't looked right, and I kind of like Boston as far as a side goes because of it. I know they're getting Barkov back. I'm not sure why he was even out, and I don't know if it's been disclosed or not. I don't know if it was injury related or what, but yeah, I don't mind that over because Swayman hasn't been great lately either, and I believe he's in net, and Bobrovsky's kind of slipping a little bit too.
He's having a hell of a year.
Yeah, but they both over the last 10 games have looked beatable, and maybe they're just kind of taking their pedal off the gas right now to get ready for the offs. But yeah, I don't mind that over. I could see this getting a little out of hand. That over 5.5 seems a little low.
It does. Maybe it's the sketchiness of that, but I feel like these two offenses, they're capable. I know Florida's a little bit meh right now, but
Florida hasn't been scoring, but they've been on the road too, and without Barkov. I don't know. Yeah, have they dropped 2? Oh no, I forgot they beat Flyers 4-1.
Yeah,
lost the Rangers. Got shut out by your Preds.
Oh shit!
Got spanked by the Lightning. Got shut out by the Canes.
Maybe they.
Oh yeah, maybe they need to get that show back on the road though.
A little get right spot,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was looking at it, the history between these two teams. Obviously, they play a lot, and they tend to go over. Actually, interestingly enough, they went through 6 in a row where they went over, and then the last 3 have gone under, which is interesting. But I was kind of reading the trends of maybe we're due back for a little bit of an upper here. it does kind of suss me out that it's 5.5. But I was just looking at this. I just wanted to see what y'all's thoughts were.
That's definitely because of the goalies that are in there. They put
Yeah.
that low total, but I think it definitely goes over. I was leaning Boston at first, but I'm really starting to lean the other way. To be honest with you, I mean,
That Boston
They're-
line feels a little trappy. Feels
I mean,
a little like, Bruins
Yeah.
on the road, plus 115. Ooh, give me that. That's kind of how I felt about that VGK line as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. But it's
Florida's
just.
see they're tied for this is for the division lead too. This game, so
Mhm.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good one. That's for damn sure.
Sure.
Over,
Absolutely.
as Shaggy would say. We'll take the over.
Take the over. I mean, shit, we'll just take Rodriguez to shoot a shit ton.
that's
Interestingly
it.
enough, now this could be interesting, and this could be fun, boys. We've never done this on the show yet because they just added this market. But I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's the players to record the most shots on goal in a
Yeah.
game.
Really?
And so Pasta, for example, is plus 220. So you don't even have to have him to go up your ladder. He just has to have the most shots on goal in the game.
What
Plus
does-
220 for
what
Pasta
does
is crazy.
Dead heat rules apply. What does that mean?
I
I
Never
don't
seen
know.
dead
I'm
heat.
assuming if it means if they tied, it voids it. If somebody else has the same amount of shots as them, I assume.
There has to be a clear winner.
I think
Guidelines that
so.
comes when two or more participants tie for a position where there's an active mark, for example. Yeah, so dead heat rules are those guys. So it's a guideline, I guess. So yeah, I think you're right. It'll be a wash. It'll just be a void.
It would just void. That's not bad. That means you just
Nah.
you can't lose, really. I mean, you lose if but if someone ties, like Pasta for 220 in this matchup is crazy.
There's a lot of guys that can shoot on these two teams, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
and
Hagee,
I mean,
Bennett.
yeah. I think there's better value on a Panther since
Like-
Boston's on the road.
Like
I like where you're
fucking-
going with it, SPJ. Like the Avs against
Yeah.
the Canadians, we could probably find somebody really good.
The Chuck has some
I'm-
good numbers against Boston. Not
I just
consistent,
think
but
it's a
he
I think it's a
spikes
fun
against them a lot.
we've never done it before. I was looking at it and I know that you can parlay them. So we could pick like,
That's cool.
McKinnon fucking to Chuck and I don't know
Hyman.
off the top of my head. Hyman, yeah, or something like that. Like that could be a fun little 3-3 lotto geyser. But we can come back to that.
Yeah.
I just
That's cool.
I just remembered looking at it for this game, but all right, so we got Rodriguez in this one, 2+ shots. We'll have that locked in for NZ's portion of the puck at 3. All right, Betsky, take us to your Yodi Yotes. What you got for us today, brother?
Yeah, I'm going right back to Dylan Gunther, man. We got the best shots against target in the league, the Columbus Blue Jackets, who I know Fam's a fan of. So shout out to Fam. I know he's hanging out in here.
What's up, Pam?
But it's time to spank them. Gunther seems to be like a guy who bounces back after he misses. He just had one shot in his last game. The game before that, he had 4. The game before that, he had 1. And the game before that, he had 3. That trend kind of keeps on going. His shot attempts are real up and down as well, but he had 6 and 5 his last 2 games. So he had 5 against the Stars where he missed. He hit against Blue Jackets earlier this season when he played in Columbus. And again, they're allowing the most shots against in the entire league. So I don't know. Seems like a nice bounce back spot for him. Minus 120, so you get nice value on it. All he needs is 3 shots. The other piece here, and I keep on looking for it, and it hasn't opened anywhere, and I'm going to keep my eyes on it as we get closer to the game start, is Josh Doan, Shane Doan's son, is playing and making his NHL debut tonight. So Shane Doan, kind of a legend out here, played his entire career on Zona. I mean, he's like our top point producer and goal scorer, which actually says probably more about the franchise than him, but but the kid's been ripping it up in Tucson, got his call up, and we got it's a great target. It's not like we're playing Boston tonight, not like we're playing Rangers or something, like a really tough team. This is a team that, just about anybody can probably smack a beach ball pass. So if Doan opens up, I'm jumping on it. And I think it's really suspicious that he's not available.
Yeah, I don't see
But
it
yeah, a lot
anywhere.
of these kids score really quickly after they get into the big leagues. So if he doesn't score tonight, and we didn't get props, I'm definitely going to try to ride it again. I don't know who they play next, but again, I'm going to keep my eyes out. I'm hoping it opens up probably around like +3 to 500 ish. I know that's a big range, but on the third line with Michelli, I mean, it's all
Josh
there
Stone
for him to be able to get it. Yeah,
plus
Josh Stone, you see it?
plus 400 on the green book
For a
There we
goal?
go. I'm taking
for
it.
a
For a
goal.
go?
For a
There you
goal.
go.
Yep.
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot. Let me look at the
I'll
green
ride that
book
with
just
you.
because the odds discrepancy is always really wild.
I'm finding the blue book is really holding back on listing people lately, and it's driving me kind of
It's
nutty.
it's crazy how it's. I think it's really telling, but I know there's been plenty of times where what I wanted to take on the blue book didn't hit, and they could have made a lot of coin. There's been a couple community plays I've seen out there that they don't
Mhm.
offer, and then it misses. But I think for the most part, they managed to kind of zigzag their way around some nice looks.
Man, if the green book offered alt shots, I mean, set it
They
and forget
do.
it, man. I don't have them, unfortunately.
Okay.
I looked after we talked about it last week. They don't have them for me, which is buns, but I'm glad they do
And
for you.
yeah, but even the alt shots is usually just like one below and maybe two up. So it's not the
Hmm.
same as FanDuel, and I don't
Mhm.
know if you can same game them. I haven't really played around with it too much.
I'm looking
All right, so yeah, I mean you can do the SGPs, which is dope. But I've got Rodriguez for 2 shots and Gunther for 3 shots. I love how we talked about only doing points, and now we have 2 SOGs in here.
But I'm down to pivot to another GUN or GUEN name too. We want to do the little
Wait,
Gensel action.
the funny thing
Oh,
is you said that first, and I like that a little. Not that I don't like the gun. I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know anything about this, and it is your team. I was liking the Gensel play a little better, but then
I'm
you
down for the Gensel play for the pod or the Puckett, however many.
bucket 3.
I
What's
mostly
what's
wanted to
this?
have a nice smooth transition to talk about Josh Down. So
There you
the
go.
fanboy
And
out.
you got
So
you, you,
yeah, I
you
did
got
that.
that in
I did
there.
that. I did swimmingly. Yeah.
Chef Spetsky's kiss. Betsky's
Yeah.
kiss.
So yeah, now we can
I'm
do whatever we
getting
want.
yeah, it's our pod. We can do what the fuck we want. I'm looking at Gensel for 2 points at +170. Do you like that, or do you like
I
just the
love the
one?
2 points. Okay, so the sell job on this one, he's had 2 points out 4 of the 8 games he's played with the Canes already. 2 of those he had 3 points. First game against the team that drafted him. Third round pick, 77th overall in 2013. I actually wrote about it earlier, so that's why I know it. I'm not totally Rain Manning this. But
I mean, you are kind of Rain Manny in these particular instances. You and
yeah.
Vsauce, bro. The Vsauce, the amount of things that guy can fucking remember, the percentages is wild.
you won't remember your birthday though.
No,
No, I'm
no.
awful with birthdays too, yeah.
He also can't remember fucking guys' names. Like he'll be
Yeah,
rattling
he's
off stats, and he's like, "This March." Yeah, I mean, dude, we've got to take him right against his former
I think so
squad.
too. I like his shots. I like his goal. I like his assists. I mean, you can take him up and down however you want, bend him around. I don't care.
We got 2+
From,
money
from
plays. That's good stuff.
Front to back, side to side.
in up front, back, side. Okay, so we've got. Are you gonna take Rodriguez at 3, NZ? You're not taking the 2?
I mean, if we're gonna take Gensel for 2 points, let's take him for 3.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right, we're juicing this bad boy then. I don't hate this. I don't hate where we're going.
I don't hate 3 either. I mean, I think it's. Oh, I think it's
Getting way.
somewhat of a safe look for something that's that high in plus money.
Man, the odds for Gensel are way better on the green book, but I can't do alt shots for Rodriguez on the green book. So,
They
That's
only
fine.
have him for 2.
Because
Oh wait,
the Gensel.
wait. More importantly, I need to make sure I can do this on the ESPN book.
Yes, that is the key
to
here.
say,
Crucial,
Right.
crucial
Forgot.
moment.
yeah.
The crucial. So I'm getting Gensel because Gensel 2 points on the green book is plus 170 on the blue book. It's plus 140. That's a huge difference. And then Rodriguez's shots is better on the green book for 2 at plus minus 175 in comparison to minus 188.
Does
So,
ESPN give like lateral options and stuff or no?
Sometimes.
Okay.
all right, let me
plus 170 on ESPN. Let me
nice.
make sure I got Rodriguez
For 2.
for 2, not 3.
Well, depending on what you get, is where I'll do it. If you have only 2 as an option, I'll do 2. But
I
if
can
you
do
have 3,
3. I can do
you
3.
can do 3. All
Yeah.
right, then we're doing 3 then.
And then what's your POD?
Oh, you guys are gonna. I'll give you 2 guesses.
Roman Yossi.
You are correct, senor. But so all right, here's the deal. I really want to take the Predators. Like I loved the money line last night at minus 125. I have not played a single Predators bet on this winning streak though. And I feel like if I play it tonight, that will be the end and I will fuck it all up. So I don't want to. However, the Knights are on a back-to-back. The Predators have just been fucking insane. And I think they win this game. So I really like the Preds. I'm not going to play it because I want to see them keep winning. So that's my feeling on that. However, as you guys know, I'm always down to roll with fucking Roman Yossi. And if you're going to give me Roman Yossi's assist for plus 100, I'm going to take it. Which it is plus 100. So I am getting Roman Yossi for plus 100. I like his point. We can do his point in this if we want to, but if we're rolling with the plus, if we're rolling with the plus chicky here, I love the assist. Plus 100. He has had an assist in 3 straight games against VGK. He had 2 assists when they played against each other earlier this season. He's had an assist in 5 of his last 6 games. The guy is just, this whole team is just fucking firing right now. His last home games, he has had an assist in 8 of his last 10 home games. He's had 2 assists in 1 of his last 3 as well. And like I said, he has hit an assist in every one of his last 3 games against VGK with 2 assists last time they played earlier this season. I'm not overthinking it. It's plus money. The point is minus 145, which also does the job. I don't know.
We're at plus 1,300 with the assist.
Yeah,
that's
12,
a beautiful
16, but still
that's a beautiful 3-legger, man.
That's crazy value for 3 legs.
Facts, 100% facts.
Do we want to do Gensel at a assist?
It's your read. I mean, I think if you like the 2 points, he's been cruising, right?
I know he has, and the Penguins have been giving up a lot of goals.
Something tells me they're going to want to beat on them, too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're going to want to beat them down, too, because they're going to push them out of the playoff race that much more, and it's a little from Getzel.
I just hope he's not, like, sentimental. We're about to learn a lot about Jake Gensel's feelings tonight. I'm here for it.
He's going to be in his feelings, but they're going to be in the right type of feelings, you know?
I hope so. This is the first time we get this revealed to us, so.
We're gonna learn today. We are going to learn today.
Is he going to be like Duchesne, who seems like the nicest man in the world, but just rips apart his old teams? Or is he going to be like Timo Meyer, who just goes against the worst team? He won't put up a shot against the Sharks.
Although he did get screwed that one game because I had him for a goal and they took the goal away, and he did have like 5 shots that game, but he couldn't find the back of the net, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So plus 12-16 for 3 guys. I mean,
I love it. Let's lock it in.
Let's lock it in.
3 shots, 2 points, 1 assist. 3, 2, 1. Cash that ticket.
There we go, baby. 3, 2, 1. I like that. I'm doing the obligatory what I've done on the last 2, which is 12.69.
Good. 60. Yeah, we gotta keep this consistent. It's the only way you can tell.
Jeffrey.
It's gonna have to be Jaden Daniels rushing yards this year, right?
I know. Right? Imagine.
I guess that's who it is now, right?
All right, so Gensel, 2 points, and then Rodriguez, 3 shots. All right, and then that is plus 1216, depending on your book. You said you got 1100, right, Betsky?
Yeah.
That'll do.
No, 1300.
Oh, sweet, even better. Okay. All right, there's the puck at 3 for you guys. Yossi assist, Gensel 2 points, Rodriguez 3 shots, plus 1216. All right, chaps. That felt so comfy. Like we all just rattled off our plays. We all kind of agreed. We were all kind of, and 3 legs for plus 1200 gets the fucking job done. Also, somebody came on Twitter last week and fucked with us and said that we needed to hire a new graphics guy for the Puckett 4, and I was like, bro, let's smack twice in a row. So maybe if we hit one more, we can we'll figure it out. But
bring the shade. Bring the shade. That's
bring
clearly
all the
why,
shade.
That's clearly why these players performed for us. They saw that. They saw that tweet. Said that's not cool. I think
That's not cool.
The graphic looks sick.
Catching strays.
It's frosty.
Left and right.
It's frosty, and these boys deserve it, and girls at that point. But all right, let's cook a lotto. Now, I want to do something fun here. I think we should let's do our regular lotto with kind of what we've been kind of seeing. But then also let's pick 3 guys that we think are going to lead the games with shots and do that market. Have a little fun with that.
Okay.
Someone tell them to hire Landon. Landon, are you serious about wanting to be an unpaid intern? Because we can have this conversation if you would like.
Easily put you to work.
There's plenty that we had to fire 3 interns because they just keep spelling things wrong. So if you really want an opportunity, hit us with the DM.
Sucked. He was such a dick.
24 hours, bro. It didn't even last 2 days. All right, so I have a play that I really like. I was gonna pitch this as my favorite play, but then I just can't not play Yossi. So I just want to ride the hot hand. It's in the Oilers game against the Jets. I like Evan Bouchard for a power play point. It's plus 210. Now, we talked about it. We kind of sneakily talked about it a little bit last week because Betsky was like, the Bouchard train might be back on the tracks. And it is. He's had a power play point. Let me just pull up the stats here. He's had a power play point in 3 straight games. He had 2 against Ottawa last game. He has also had a power play point in 3 straight matchups with Winnipeg, 2 of them being this season. He's had a point in... He's had 6 points in his last 6 games as well. I love this. I think that they are going to be on the power play quite a lot. Winnipeg doesn't allow a fuck ton of power plays, but they're kind of middle of the road. Or penalties, I guess, is the better way to say that. But for 210, for the guy that's going to be QBing the power play, and the way McDavid's playing right now, I mean, for a power play point for plus 210, I love this spot. I love the regular line as well, just the point. Just for him to get a point is minus 142. It's a little juicy. Just for him to get an assist is plus 102. He's hit that in 2 of his last 3 games against the Jets. He's also had an assist. Oh, dude, look at this fucking graph.
It's nuts.
He's had an assist in 7 straight games. He's had 2+ assists in 3 straight games. I really like this. We could take the 2+ assists if we want instead of or we could take the 2 points. I'm down to do something, but are you guys in to ride with Bouchard today?
Yeah.
Down. I don't think there's much value in doing 2 points over 2 assists.
2 points is plus 360. 2 assists is plus 520. And just the one, the 2 assists?
Yeah, over the 2 points. But I do like the power play quite a bit.
The power play point for plus 210. I mean, that's pretty juicy.
The Buchu train.
Yeah. We wrote it last year going into the playoffs and then into the playoffs. It was the same kind of logic. And I mean, it seems like the train is getting back on the tracks.
Yeah.
What do you think, NZ? Which one do you want to do? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to do the 2 points, man. He's been fucking ripping. He's been on, not ripping, but he's been on fire.
Against the Jets, that's a little sketchy to me.
Facts. It's also in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Also,
if this was in Edmonton, I'd probably be okay with it no matter what. But against the Jets in Winnipeg, I like the power play point.
Power play opportunities. Let me flip this and see here. So the power play opportunities, the Jets only allow about 3 per game. But their power play percentage, their defense on it is 25th in the in the league.
Kind of
So
stinky right now.
They don't allow a lot of them. However, why did my light just die? The fuck. Anyway, Inzi, what do you want to do? You want to do power play point, just the one? Power play point.
The power play point. Yeah, I mean it's got good value too. I'm just cooking over here, and I mean I'll send you guys this when I'm done with it. I'll post it too. But dude, the Stars players shots against the Sharks, like holy shit! Talk about eating. Like just eating, and it's not even like just like one game. All of them are just like green across the board. I'm like, Jesus. Joey Paz back in San Jose, sprinkle for the goal. Just saying.
And I think they're throwing in their goaltender who used to play on the Sharks or on the Stars.
Ooh, oh, wow.
Which is good because I think that means he'll eventually not like be able to stop some goals, so it won't be like totally out of hand immediately.
Right.
Okay, so we've got Bouchard for plus 210 to get us started. You guys want to take Rodriguez for 4?
Yeah, I could. I could also
hate the double dip.
Yeah, we don't have to. There's other spots.
I would hate in case he sells to sell both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate for that to happen. Jamie Benn has some ridiculous numbers, and same with Jason Robertson. If you guys are interested for shots, like through the roof, these guys.
What's
sorry.
No, it's okay. I'd rather take Robertson, honestly, just because I literally hate putting money on Jamie Benn. But
I know you do. Let's see. So
loves
Robertson,
my hatred of him. He's just not been shooting.
Well, you see, the problem is the Ben, I think, is the play. I mean, against the Sharks, he's had 2, 5, and 5 in his last 3. I mean, his 4+ is plus 300. And he hasn't had 4+ though in like 8 games, 7 games. So I don't know if we look at that as he's due or is he cold. Because his line is only 1.5, so his chart's awfully green, but that's off 1.5.
I mean, he took 8 shot attempts when they played on the 2nd of March because they've played twice now in the last this month. Both of those games, one at home, he had 8 shots. On the road, he only had 2. He did hit both of them. I mean, it's the Sharks. Like,
we can lay off too.
I just don't like the Stars in general. Not because I don't like this team, but they're just really hard to identify on a shot perspective. But I mean,
no, I was looking at. I've also been kind of looking at guys for your.
What about Wyatt at 5?
That's another one. That's got some nice numbers behind him too.
He's better on the road. His last 10 road games, he's hit his 2.5 in 8 of those last 10 road games. He's hit the 4 shots in 7 of those last 10 road games, and then 5+ in 3 of those 10. Against the Sharks, he's hit 5+ in 2 of 5. And that goes back to last year before he was doing shit.
He's hitting 2 straight against them this season. He also when they played last game in San Jose on the 5th of March, he had 6 SOGs with 10 attempts in that game. I think this is the spot. I think
plus 415 for 5+ too.
Yeah, that does the job. That is very tasty.
Oh, we can't parlay power play points.
Oh,
I guess where you can.
On ESPN.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now,
I'm down to switch it to 2 points if you want on that guy.
Let's do 2 points.
Okay.
It's better value too. I mean,
yep.
I swear to God, if he gets a power play point, not 2 points.
I feel like Cooch the other night.
Yeah. Oh, that was pain, dude. That was such pain. Oh, agony.
That was so bogus. I don't understand
I
that.
couldn't believe that. How did they fucking
I meant
call
to.
that?
I meant
So
to send it
crazy.
to you, Betsky, and ask your opinion. But like, we wait. Was that from a Betspresso? That was from a Betspresso play, right?
Betspresso. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we had Cooch for 2 points at and he
The
had
Ducks
got.
game or something.
I think it was the Ducks they were playing. It was the first goal, and like he literally fanned on passing it over to Point, who then banged it in, and they didn't give him credit for the assist.
I
guess 'cause he
didn't know
fanned.
that he
Puck
didn't
moved.
actually pass it.
I
Yeah,
mean, the
but
puck
he
moved.
touched it.
I mean,
The fucking rules they have in hockey is just ridiculous, man.
yeah,
Um,
that was Buns, but
yo,
what are you gonna?
yo, Wyatt Johnston to lead the game in shots is plus 650.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I think McKinnon's
Also,
another one we put with that.
I was just about to say I really like Mac Daddy against the Habs tonight.
Yeah.
I mean he had 7 against them last game. They're back at home. Like
The problem is
I
getting
mean,
value on it for a true lotto.
Yeah, we
Seven-
would have to
Versus
do.
7.
7
I mean,
plus is plus 270.
do you
That's
guys
not
want
too
to do
bad.
the?
Well, see, yeah.
Do you guys want to do a parlay of the most shots, and we can put them in that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
But
that's the way to go.
his most shots is plus 170.
I know it's not.
Yeah, that's not that
But-
bad, though, if you're doing it with other things that have value.
Right.
I mean,
And
what are the odds
somebody's-
that he's going to be the leader of the shots, right?
Exactly.
For sure.
Well, unless it's a Rantanen day.
All right.
Does Rantanen have good numbers against the Habs?
I'll tell you right now.
14854. I mean, you're most
Nate's
likely
numbers are
getting.
up
It's
there.
most likely going to be McKinnon,
Yeah.
and he's from that
I mean,
area of the country.
He's had 6 and 8 in his last 2. He had 7 against them earlier this season.
Yeah. So we should do him and Wyatt together for the leading shot guys.
Yeah.
We'll call them
Yeah.
shot callers.
Why don't we take him for 7 for this then? Because I mean, he's going to have to get 7 to lead the game, probably.
That's facts.
Well, then we're double dipping.
That's facts.
We're double dipping on Wyatt though too.
Oh, it's true. Shit.
That's
All right,
a good
so
point.
then
Well,
That's
but
a
it's
good
not
point.
really, guys. It's
Not
not really. It's not
necessarily.
double dipping, really, because
Not
like, how are they going to
necessarily.
lead? How are they going to lead the game without getting a shit ton of shots?
their
Like,
shots,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like mutually exclusive, kind of.
Yeah.
Do we take him for 7?
His 8's plus 550. That is very enticing, but I think we stick with 7.
Okay.
I mean, right?
What about two G's?
2 racks. You're trying to put 2 racks on this, Betsky? Sheesh.
Oh no, he's only done. Never mind.
goals.
He's only done 2 goals and 1 out of the last 10.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm down for shots.
incoming. No,
No,
I think actually
we could take him for 3 points.
I was thinking that too, but
Nah. He's only just
You
coming
gotta-
off that one. Yeah.
so. Good point here.
in Montreal's been a little bit tighter lately.
McKinnon, Kucherov, and the Oilers McKinnon, Kucherov, and McDavid are all gunning for that top point spot right now.
Oh, I need to
So
ask
they're
Betsy
looking-
a question. No,
They're
continue when
looking
you're
for they're looking for every opportunity to bang as many points in right now as possible because whoever finishes with the most points, which I think is what you're about to ask Betsky in a second, is probably going to win the Hart. I think.
done. Condition.
Or
Question.
caveat to that, which is your question now, unless McDavid breaks the crazy record.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Matthews.
No. So I looked it up from one of our previous conversations, and it's been like 10 years or something like that since somebody, or maybe a little bit more than somebody's had 70 goals in a year. It's been 30 years since somebody's had 100 assists. It's been over 30 years since Wayne Gretzky had 100 assists. So my thought, and yes, I have a future on him. So yes, I am a little biased here, but I'm thinking that if McDavid comes in third with points, but manages to break a record, or I'm sorry, to get an accolade that hasn't been done in such a long time, does that, in your opinion, give him the boost above the guys who have the most points? Because obviously all 3 of them are huge pieces of their teams, so that's not a conversation,
Yeah, I don't know.
right? I wonder.
I said I said that I don't know. I mean, I'm with you, Inzi. I have a future on it as well, so I would love to say yes. But I mean, my example to you was 2 seasons ago when Yossi had the most points by a defenseman ever
Fox won.
in a career. Oh no, and then Makar ended up winning.
Oh, it's
So
McCarr that year?
I don't. Yeah. So I don't know if that. I think it does matter, and I think that it should matter. But I don't know if it's going to matter in the total voting of the heart necessarily at that point. So I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
interesting. It's like because people are
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, if Matthews hits 70 goals, he's guaranteed to get the Hart." And it's like, but is he really? I mean, the rest of his team's been pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. So I have a
It's a good
thought
one.
that I have a thought for you guys. So with McKinnon 7+ shots, it's plus 866.5 with these 3 legs. Bouchard 2 points, Wyatt Johnson 5 shots, and Nathan McKinnon 7 shots. Do we want to add another leg, or do we want to leave it there? Plus 86.65.
Fine. It's
Let's
fine.
leave it, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's leave it. Let's lock it in before it changes. So we're all happy, yeah? Those 3 legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So think about this, though, boys. Now that we're looking at this most shots in the game market, it makes more sense to take McKinnon at 7 versus him to be the leading of the shots in the game, because for him to have the leading shots in the game, he's probably going to have 7, especially playing against the likes of Caulfield and with Rantanen. But his 6+ is plus 140. So they're basically kind of insinuating that with the plus 170 that he's going to lead the game for the most part with the shots.
Right.
With
Yeah.
how many shots do you think he's going to have to get to lead the game? Probably 7.
Yeah, 6
Right?
probably won't do it. Somebody else will have 6.
It's just an interesting way to kind of compare the markets and kind of maybe find the value in different spots, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So,
thinking too is, I'm thinking they're the whatever they what do they call this, the death heat rules. I think that means instead of what we were thinking as of tie means void, I think it means tie means a loss, meaning that the person has to leave, right? Because I think that's what they're trying to say, like as a disclaimer, like, hey, if you're not the winner, you're definitely still a loser,
That makes sense
think.
too.
right?
No, I think
'Cause
that
then-
makes sense.
Yeah,
That
they'd be
could be
leaving
it.
too much
See,
money.
why even post it if it's
if it's not that.
if it's
Yeah.
not that?
Yeah, that does make sense. So, do you guys want to do? Because I mean, I want to do it for science to pick 3 from one from each game, or not one from
Hell
each
yeah.
game, one from. But I don't want to do McKinnon for plus 170. That's shit value.
Okay.
So we
you know?
won't.
Yeah, so we'll
We
pick
gotta
some
be
other
able
ones.
to
But
find somebody on Edmonton has to lead this game. I lean Draisaitl, but I mean, like somebody on Edmonton has to lead this game in shooting.
Over
I
Kyle
meant to look
Connor.
at- That's what I was just gonna say.
Con-
Let me look at Connor's historical numbers. That was the only thing I did not look at. SOGs, Edmonton. I mean, he hasn't hit his shots since last year against them. He's had 3 in both games they played this year. He is coming off a good game, though. He just put up 8 last game against Washington. But that's Washington. Edmonton, much better team. Although
They're giving
Washington
up a
hasn't
lot
been
of
bad.
shots to wingers, though.
what about? Man, what about somebody from Arizona, Betsky,
Mm.
like Keller, for example, against Lumbus?
Yeah, I guess I'd be worried about like Zach Rowensky or
Boone Jenner.
Benner's not great on the road, but
Yeah,
I don't
Wawrinski's
know.
plus
I
340.
don't.
Keller's plus 500. That's whack.
Keller just doesn't get past 3 often.
Gunther is plus 950.
I would
Gunther.
kind of like that, but I don't know, because like Werenski has 5+ in 5 of the last 10 games.
How does he do against
Not
Against the
great
Oats.
against Zona, but he was like out all of last season. So I don't know how far back this is going against them. Looks like 2021.
We don't have to. both of these teams bleed shots, especially Lumbus. You'd already kind of talked about it.
What
so.
about? I mean, I'm sure what are the odds for Bedard?
Oh,
They're not
that's
that
a good.
good. I was just
For
looking
Bedard?
at that game, actually.
I- yeah.
No, they're good. I'm
I-
sorry.
I-
Let me rephrase that. I was just focusing on a player
Wait.
from the other team.
What about Kadri?
Kadri's plus
He's the
440.
best. Yeah. Backlund caught
He's-
my eye. He's had 5 and
He's
6 his
had-
last 2 games.
He's had 5+ against Chicago and 4 of the last 9, 2 of which were on away.
I mean, I kind of lean with Bedard at home, but
First time he's ever faced the Flames.
And Flames are leaky right now.
Yeah, I
But
don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I just don't love the value. Ovi versus
think we-
Red Wings. Ovi's had
feel like we all
5
should-
shots and
We should just go and play Wyatt Johnston for the leader of that game and just call it a day.
just play that
Oh,
individually.
you mean you,
Play
you
that
wanna
one
make some
straight.
money? Yeah.
Well,
Plus
let's
650.
start with. Let's definitely start with that one for sure.
Yeah.
plus 650.
I won't lie, I'm playing that straight. I gotta play it. It just
Yeah.
As
after
you
seeing
should.
the numbers, the teams, it just screams. to
Yeah.
me.
I mean, Gensel
He's
is
better on
plus
the road.
650.
That's what Johnston
What?
is.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh.
I mean, it's in Pittsburgh too. Like you said, like there's no way he ain't gonna be ripping puck tonight, bro. Right?
Heavy,
gotta be.
heavy shooting team. He's gonna score tonight, I think, too, right?
Yeah,
the
Betsky
old
said
barn.
he's touching him in all different ways.
yeah.
Ooh, hey, making me jealous.
Yeah, I'm taking
I'm
that
in.
Wyatt as a straight too. 650. That's ridiculous. I'm
I
in
am-
for I'm in for Gensel. Unless
I am also.
yeah, I wouldn't trust anybody in Pittsburgh. I guess I was gonna say unless Crosby decides that he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, and if Marty Natchez or fucking Aho have a random good game, you just got to tip their cap to him. But it should. I mean, Gensel against the former squad, he's good for 8, right? Sure. Let's look at his 6+ is plus 700. Holy Lord. I mean, he's the odds-on favorite to have 5+ shots, which is plus 310. So you're getting. So he's the favorite to have the most 5 shots, which means that if he gets 5 and nobody else does, he's gonna win that race. So
Just him and Wyatt is plus 5,525.
mhm. I mean, we're adding one more Betsky because but
yeah,
I do like that for sure.
There's gotta be
What did you
somebody.
say? What were you saying about Ovi?
He's
Ovi's
got
been
some good
hot
numbers.
lately, and Detroit's squeaky leaky too.
Plus 260.
What a-
It's not really
A
great.
lot of history in this Boston Florida game. There's got to be a way to get sharp and pick this winner, man.
I like Tkachuk, man.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah. I mean, as a competitor,
puts up big numbers. Same with Pasta. Pasta is either 7+ or he's just nowhere to be found
yeah.
against
The
these
only
guys.
way Tkachuk isn't the leading shooter in this game would be if Pasta just goes for 8 or 9.
Yeah,
think.
that's kind of how I feel. Well, or Verhage, I guess.
That was my thought. Is maybe very
Yeah, but Verhage doesn't get higher than 4 often, and he's been pretty slumping lately. Or Barkov,
Just-
maybe.
Where's Tkachuk? Where's old Matty boy?
towards the top.
Yeah.
He's
Just
hit
looking at
above 4. He's had 5+ and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 15.
He had
against
7
Boston.
versus Boston earlier this season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
Plus
they've only
500.
played twice since the playoffs. I think maybe only once. It's maybe
He's
only
also-
their second game against each other all season.
He's also coming off of 2 stinkers, shooting wise.
Which he doesn't
there
do
not-
much more than 2 in a row. I don't mind it.
What about a Kraken player against the Ducky Duckies?
I mean, I would do McCann, but
Oh, actually, someone in the chat literally just said Jared McCann at plus 400. I don't hate that.
I don't hate that. The only problem is
Duck.
if Vetrano gets it.
It's been up and down, no?
Vetrano has 5+ shots in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 of the last 8 games.
Oh, never
Jesus
mind.
Christ.
Shit.
Kraken.
Yeah.
The
Kraken don't
Kraken.
allow as many shots as wingers, though. But I don't know if I mean, with these odds, why don't we just put the cherry on top and do Mac Daddy?
I don't hate that. But I mean, the thing for me with Mac Daddy is like I'd rather take the 7 for the value. I'm getting like 100, almost 100s.
No,
almost like
this
100.
this gives you the insurance, though.
Yeah, right. What
That's
if he
true.
only gets 6 in leads? That's a good point,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah, I don't.
wait. What about Jack
Did
Hughes?
you find one against the Leafs?
Uh-huh.
That's a game I didn't even
Jack
look at.
Jack Hughes to me is either he's going to have 10 shots or he is going to Michelle Kwan. And every time I put coin on him, he Michelle Kwans. But maybe tonight's the night that he has 10 shots.
Yeah, Matthews is like under the radar. Oh wow, Jack does it. He plays well against them.
Mm-hmm.
Him to leads plus 420.
You know I like those numbers.
Hey yo. Just that. So if we did Hughes to lead, Gensel to lead, and Wyatt Johnston to lead, that's plus 29,000.
That's crazy. Imagine this.
And we're not even relying on an actual number. They just need to be the best in the game. You know?
All right, just do the best. You get 4 for all we care. The lead.
Yeah.
I want to look this dead heat rules up one more time.
They're like, if you win too much money, you don't win at all.
Tonight's the night. 5 check marks. I got a sneaky feeling, boys.
You like Hughes?
I don't know. Like I have terrible reads on him. So if you guys like him, I'm in. Every time I love him, he doesn't do anything.
I know it's really difficult, but he had 9 attempts last game. Had 13 2 games ago.
It's a good thing I read this, guys, or I pulled it up for FanDuel specifically. If a dead heat between 2 selections is declared on any event, half the stake is applied to the selection at full odds and the other half is lost. So if you put down $20, they will pay out $10 and the other 10 is lost. So if it's plus 1,000 odds, you will get $110 instead of $220.
If they tie?
There's like a tie?
If it's a tie, right. So if the person ties with somebody else in the game. Interesting.
So you get... that's fine. Yeah.
So
that means we can push on all 3 of these. We would just get half our entry, right?
Half the stake is applied to the selection at full odds.
Which unfortunately would be only like
plus 11,000,
14,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Jack's numbers against the Leafs looks very nice.
Well, wait,
the only thing
I like it.
The odds don't change. It's the dollar amount against it that changes. Keep in mind. So if you put $5 down, it just goes to $250. Now I don't know how it works on a parlay this big. If I put $5 down, how they figure out how to divvy that up. But I mean, I would be totally fine with figuring that out if I was in that position.
Landon, is golf that game that uses a stick, but it's on grass and no goaltender? Okay. Yep. Yeah, I've heard of that.
There's just a hole that you got to aim towards.
It's pretty
all right. So Wyatt Johnston to lead the game, Gensel to lead the game, and Jack Hughes to lead the game. Plus 29,000.
Yeah, I'll put a Coors Light on that.
We like it?
It's funny. The golf rule was the rule I was reading first and not FanDuel's rule. So it's a good thing I Googled it again.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, I'm doing 569. As you said, bet speed Coors Light, cup of coffee.
Yeah, if it doesn't hit, I just drink one less Coors Light today, I guess.
Or just drink another one to drown your sorrows.
Yeah.
We also did not double dip on anything today, which is good on us.
We did 3 plays, right? Yeah.
So we have all right, so just to recap for everybody listening up here. So the Puckett 3, which is the most confident, which we're going for 3 in a row on parlays.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Fuck you. I mean, you know what? You never know.
Yeah, you never know. All right, Roman Yossi for an assist.
Yes.
Jane Gensel, 2 points. Evan
Yeah.
Rodriguez, 3 shots. Plus
1, 2,
12,
3.
16. 1, 2, 3. Bing, bong, bang. Okay. Next. Now this is the moonshot part. Jake Gensel to lead the game in shots. Jack Hughes from the Devils to lead the game in shots. And then Wyatt Johnston. Dude, imagine if we get to Johnston, boys. The take me home, tuck me in.
Yeah.
Be watching that game.
Oh yeah.
Wyatt Johnston to lead the game in shots. And that's plus 29,150. And then the regular lotto. The regular guy.
The regular lotto.
The regular lotto plus 86.65.
Jesus.
Evan Bouchard for 2 points. Nathan McKinnon for 7 shots. And Wyatt Johnston for 5 shots. And that's plus 86.65. Bing bong. That will do the job. Just joined us that. Wait, just joined us that.
Yeah, for all those that just joined, that most shots in the game can only be done on FanDuel.
Yeah, sorry, that's on FD. And it's under shots. If you go to the game and you click on shots, it's the very top. And you can parlay them. We've never done it before on the show. Let's have some fun. Why not?
Yep.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we just fucking sell the bag and then we don't do it ever again. We'll see. But
maybe.
I mean, play them all individually. Gensel, Hughes, and Johnston. Like, if it goes 2 for 3, you're chilling.
You can you round robin it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably could. Yeah.
Oh damn! I mean, that seems.
Adam's on the ball there. No Frank.
No, thanks. No Frank for Toronto.
Frank's the only thing that scares me is McCann and like Frank only getting 3 because it's against Seattle and all they do is have boring 2-way forwards on their team.
He has. We avoided the McCann look because of Vetrano. So in a way, Adam, we do like that. But so it made us not take McCann. So, and yes, and Z, we should totally do that.
All right,
for sure.
Doesn't this seem like a better option to round robin than goal scorers?
Yes.
I mean, it's totally independent of the game script. You don't you don't ever have to worry about a shutout now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow, I mean, unless still have 18 shots and be a 1-0 game.
Absolutely. Can you round robin it? Let me check.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So
that's crazy.
You can round robin
$5 on 2 out of 3. It pays hundreds of dollars. We'll just say because they already played the 3 legs straight, right? So it's like what's another few bucks?
Yeah. And
fuck it.
The chances of the main guys that shoot being the top shooter of their team seems just as likely as like the top goal scorers of a team being a guy who scores a goal that game.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I think that's probably the smart way to do this is round robin it. Because if you did $5 on each, if you 2x3s, then if 2 of the 3 of them score, and then if they all hit, you're really fucking flush.
Yeah, right. You may be laying out a few more bucks than you intended to, but I mean, not for nothing. With what I just put together, it's like for an extra $10 if 2 out of the 3 hit, I still get like plus 4,400 odds, which is crazy.
Which cashes.
Yeah, and you can't do that with 2 goal scorers unless they're like fucking grinders of the team. The grinders and hoagies of the team.
Oh, baby. Hey,
talk about sandwiches
don't
now.
Start talking. Yeah, don't start talking about sandwiches.
All right, I already went to church once today. I don't need to go back to church.
Sparkle in NZ's eye.
I had taquitos.
I've never seen this man smile except when he talks about fucking Jersey Mike's.
I now get a kick out of it that much more that I laugh that much harder now. Even when I go there, I'm standing there and I'm just like laughing to myself.
Like, ha.
One day,
NZ texted today that he texted today and he was like, I went to church today. And I was like, yeah, it's the Holy Week. All right, fair enough. Random time to go to church in the middle of the day, but whatever. Maybe it's like an early Ash Wednesday service or something. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Going to my house. Nice to see it. He was like, no, I went to Jersey Mike's. And I was like, oh, right. That type of religious experience. I'd love to see it.
I repented my sins with a number 13 regular.
I'm getting a sub tomorrow.
You want to know what's really funny? And I got to take a picture of this place because the place that I continue to go to. Looks like a church. Not gonna lie to you. It's got the whole peak
Huh.
and everything. So I might have to take a picture and plop a little cross on top.
You just want another excuse to go to Jersey Mike's tomorrow.
I don't need an excuse.
Yeah.
I'll get it for dinner right now. They got a big menu.
You're already planning lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna get a pub sub for lunch tomorrow. I already decided.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, baby. All right, good stuff, everybody. Thank you for tapping in today and hanging out with us for Puckett. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us. We will be posting the Puckett 3, which hopefully we go back to back on. We'll post it on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you're not following us over there, give us a follow at Your Betting News. Go follow Gretzky Betskis. Go follow at _NZ with 3 E's. Go follow me, Sweatpants Jesus. Go follow all of us at Betting News. We got a fun week ahead of us. Like I said, we got a lot of things moving forward, going live with you guys every single day. So tap in, give us a follow if you haven't already. We appreciate you guys so much. NZ, are you ready to raid the man? We're going to raid our friend the Degenerate, who is live right now with our friend Mid-Major Matt, or not Mid-Major Matt. So go drop some dubs in the chat for them. Our friend Degenerate will also be a guest with us next week, which will be fun.
Oh, nice.
So be sure to go give them some love over there. Drop some major betting news, say betting news dubs in the chat when you guys go get in there. So we appreciate you guys. Yeah, betting news dubs. Can we get some betting news bangs when you guys rate them? Then let me know when it taps in Z.
Yeah, we're gonna wait a minute and a half, so we'll do some more housekeeping if you want. Only because
Okay.
we're not subbed up, so I'd rather see the screen if you catch my drift.
Oh, sure. We'll wait for the ads to roll by. Well, just like I said, this is I'll recap for you guys what the rest of the week's going to look like. The guys go live tomorrow for Super Stash Bros to get you guys primed and ready for the Sweet 16 starting again on Thursday. Then on Thursday, we're going to have Afternoon Betspresso at 5:30 Eastern, and then we're going to continue the stream all the way into the night. We're going to be sweating some games. The first round of the Sweet 16, NBA and NHL games that night. For Thursday, it'll be a live sweat party. Come and hang out with us on Thursday for that. Then Friday, we'll have All Sauce Team, and then directly following All Sauce Team, the channel will be live for Shaggy to go live with Twitch Sports to watch Marquette versus NC State. So are we waiting? Are we waiting someone? Yes, we are rating someone, Shags. We're rating the Degenerate right now.
We got 40
we're
seconds.
Good to go, right?
It's the longest minute and a half ever.
40? It's all right. I can keep going. So Shaggy will be live for the NC State Marquette game with Twitch Sports. It will be live on our channel, but you can interact with the chat. Go get involved with him on Friday. Got a couple days to get ready for that, but it should be a really fun time. I know Shaggy's really everyone when we read the Degenerate right now, all you just need to say is, "Wow, Mid-Major Matt is so handsome, so handsome." That's what you need to say. The most handsome. Or just dubs, whatever you guys want to drop.
Yeah.
Mid-Major is handsome. There you go. Just copy and paste
Copy
that.
and paste.
Mid-Major is
All right.
handsome. There it is.
We
are we ready?
We're back to the show. All right, people. It's been fun. It's
All right.
been real.
All right.
Appreciate you guys kicking it with us. We'll catch you next week for Puckett and see you the rest of the week. Take it easy, guys. Copy
See
and
ya.
paste. Mid-Major is handsome. Right here.